Okay, since there's no as of recent videos of how to get Jjba diamond Hamon or whatever, I'm gonna go ahead and show you myself. So the first thing you want to do is not spawn in Rio because you need to go all the way to freaking Italy to get out of here. So our current positioning, we're at the. I actually have no idea where we are at. We're at the Murillo Grand Hotel, and basically at this point, you're kind of screwed a bit. This is gonna be a long video because I'm doing this all in one take. But the what you need to do is as soon as you spawn in, if you have 50 cash, just buy a bike, dude. It's gonna save you so much time dealing with this. And yeah, okay. So before you can get Haman, you're gonna be a little baby. You're not gonna have a freaking muscle or anything. Unless you do get the freaking baby morph or something. I don't know how you would get that, but whatever. So we're at the I don't know, is this the motel? No, this is the hotel. Okay, so once you get here, you have the option to not listen to me at all and just do whatever the hell you want. But I'm pretty sure this is Morio is the only place where you can get a vampire at because I've never seen a vampire mask spawn in freaking Italy. But that's probably just because I'm unlucky or I don't play the game enough. But basically, you just want to get to the docks if you spawn in Mario. Because honestly, if you're trying to get Hamon, you should know where the hell to go already. So don't blame me, bro. So basically, you're going to want to try to get to the docks as fast as you can if you're spawned in Mario. Now, there is a fee to existing in Mario. Yeah, you get taxed for existing in Mario. I'm sorry. But basically, if you want to get the hell out of here, this is basically like the hood. There's also Italy, and that's basically the hood 2.0. But now that I'm done talking about that, um, you want to try your hardest to get to the docks. This map is like so freaking big. There's a map for it, but to be honest, nobody is looking at that and understanding it because that is way too big of a map for me to care about. Anyway, once you've made it to the harbor or whatever it is, you're gonna have a little compromise in your LARPing, little bro. Okay, so there is a dude over here. You need to buy a bow. Okay, that costs 1K. And luckily, there is two little LARPoids that spawn here. And you're just gonna want to beat them up until you have 1K. This is actually really easy, and I don't know why the hell I'm dying. I shouldn't be dying to this kid. I'm a Hamon demon, little bro. Anyway, once you've done that, you should get a bit of stuff from killing those LARP heads. Anyway, it's just NPCs. If you do end up dying, like near death, you'll awaken your stand. And if you want to get one of the specs for Hamon, do not awaken your stand because that'll ruin all your progress to getting a spec because you're not allowed to have a stand with the spec. So if you do get an option that says press C when you're like in your dying moments or something, don't press that because that's going to awaken your stand. And it's going to suck when you have your stand awakened because now you can only just get bareback Hamon and only get a portion of the moves for Hamon. So basically, you just want to keep on beating up these guys. And try to kill them without letting them hit you. Because these guys are like so annoying to fight if you don't have a friend with you. Now usually in older servers, these guys suck because they don't move at all. So you're just gonna want to keep beating these guys up. Now, if you're just regular human, I wouldn't suggest training your muscle to max as of now, since the max muscle is 3 if you're a Hamon user and you're a human. Because guess what? You're gonna get stuck at 1, since that's the max for an actual human. Yeah, you can't just boss raid. But basically, I'm getting beat up right now, so I don't know. You need a knife for this stuff, for the grinding part, because I'm getting my butt beat, dude. You like try and punch them while they're like dumb. Okay, so there's a certain point where you'll have enough money from killing these guys, and when you get that money, you can just stop fighting these guys. But this is really good grinding method, because these guys spawn relatively quick. I actually have no idea what a blessed coin does, but that just gave me money or something. I don't know. I think it might be my lag that's pulling my leg. Anyway, I think you need only around 1,250. So I should be good now that I have at least 1K. Now, here's the other portion they don't tell you. When you're getting Hamon, actually, don't skip this part because this is really important. Okay, when you're getting Hamon, you have to buy the combat first, okay? And I'm gonna show you where to get that at. Because it's like really useful if you know where to freaking actually go. Because if I'm just making a tutorial on how to get Hamon and you don't even know how to get to the place, is that even a tutorial? Or just a spot where you buy it, dude? Like, there's no point in me actually showing you not how to do it. So I'll just compile everything in this one video, and hopefully none of my audio cuts out for no reason in particular. Because if my audio does cut out for like half of this, I'm gonna have to redo this on a different software, because that's gonna piss me off. Anyway, okay, now that you have enough money, you should have enough money for a boat. No, speaking technically, for a bit, actually, wait, no, it was 1,500 for a freaking boating license. Okay, whatever. Anyway, it doesn't even matter. So once you have your little boat, you're just gonna want to get on it, you know. And I'm trying to remember which direction it was, but I think from here to this standpoint, you're going to want to sail all the way to whichever island you can. Actually, I actually personally I don't know where the hell I'm going, but I'm just gonna go straight. Oh wait, never mind. That's just the other portion of Morio. Okay, so we're gonna go on the side. Now, if you have your graphics up and your computer's in trash like mine, you should be able to see where the hell you're going. And I'm still going to the other side of this area. And I think once the water changes, you know you're in Italy or around that area. I don't know. There's like 2 other islands, and I have no idea how to access both of them properly. So trying to like figure that out. So once you get to this portion of the game, you're gonna need to keep riding your boat until eventually you make it to Italy, which shouldn't take you too long, because I have no idea where the hell I'm going. Yeah, once the water turns blue, I think that means you're in Italy or like around there. Cause there's a portion of water where like it goes from green, that means you're in Morio. If your water's blue, that means you're in Italy or around there. Actually, let me just turn up my graphics. I don't want to make this really difficult because this is a tutorial and it's not supposed to make things hard. But this is the most you're getting out of me, dude. Now you're gonna want to scout out for something that looks like an island or an area. If you don't see that, well, I'm sorry, dude. You probably got way too far. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and turn up my graphics to max. Hopefully this doesn't kill my computer since I'm running multiple softwares at the same time. Okay, now that I've turned it on, you can see we are at not Italy. This is actually the Joestar Mansion, and I can tell. Um, this is not what I was expecting. Okay, so actually, I do understand the landmark for this part. So if you do end up at Joestar Island, you're gonna want to look to your left, and you'll see a bunch of pillars over here. That actually is Hamon Island over there. That's the little training ground. So you're gonna want to take your boat all the way over there. Now, if you did spawn in Italy, you don't need to do this tutorial. Honestly, you just need to find where this portion of the map is. And sorry if you spawned in Italy because I didn't spawn in Italy. So you're gonna need to do. You're just gonna have to be patient or skip through the video, dude. But anyway, once you get there, should be a little opening. It should look like the Blocks Fruits freaking lock prison or something. I don't know. Probably a stolen model to be honest. And yeah. Now you don't want to go towards these pillars because this is a completely different section for Hamon. And there's a spike area there, so you don't want to step on those spikes because it's basically like water except it kills you slowly. So anyway, I'm going to turn down my graphics since I'm going straight now. And once we get to Italy, we should be good. Now, another thing I want to say is if you do get to Italy or you do spawn at Italy, just keep walking around until you get to a certain portion of the map where like the gate cuts off and it shows you like okay, why is it doing that? Why is my boat doing that? Okay. I actually have no idea because I can't see anything. Just keep going the same direction I'm going in. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my graphics. I don't know what the hell is going on, bro. Dude, I hate this new Roblox thing where it's like, oh, hey, you gotta freaking do some dumb thing now. Yeah, yeah. Okay, here we go. I think that might be, I don't know what the hell that is, actually. Oh my god, I'm going to Mario again. This is not Italy. Anyway, Italy and Mario, they're kind of like connected to each other, kind of a little bit. I don't know, it's weird. There's multiple other islands. I have no idea what those islands are for, actually. So, don't question me on any of that. And while we're on the boat, you know, I'm just talking. I'm slowly getting to Italy. I'm gonna tell you a tip that my friend told me. So if you're trying to get a specific stand, like a magnetism or whatever it's called, basically just gamble 10 times. use a stand arrow and you'll automatically get it. My friend, I asked my friend, "Yo, can you get that from an awakening?" And he said, "Well, it's a chance." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Anyway, um, so don't go to this part because I don't think this is the right part. The one where my cursor is on right now. You don't want to go over there. You now you're gonna know you're in Italy when you see everything looks ugly as hell, and not really good looking. So yeah, that's when you know you got to Italy. Anyway, now that you're at Italy, you want to keep driving until you make it to this little castle portion. Now you're gonna see this. This is actually the oil tower in the middle of all of this. Surprisingly. So while I'm over here still driving, I'm gonna lower down my graphics. Oh yeah, by the way, you need your graphics at max to see this whole map, because like it's weird. Anyway, this is Hamon Island. Now, as soon as you enter in through the main entrance, you're gonna see Lisa here. Now, you don't want to talk to Lisa because Lisa is not gonna teach you anything unless you have Hamon, because that's for Lisa's Hamon training. So basically, once you get here, you're gonna want to go behind Lisa and this tower, and you're gonna see monks training in the building over. Now you don't see them right now, but there's actually like two monks here that like teach you Hamon. The first one is just a clothing person. The other one actually teaches you Hamon, and it's the one that's standing on one hand. Yeah, here we go. So when you talk to the monk, he's going to be using Hamon. But what you want to do is you want to buy meditation and ripple combat. Once you've bought ripple combat, you can swap to it with E and just keep punching this NPC now until you get Hamon bursting on you. Or you can just fight NPCs, you know, same thing, I don't know. But yeah, that's basically how you get Hamon. As soon as you get Hamon, your punches should start glowing with ripple combat. I don't know if I should try and show that, because it does take a while to get it. But it's like only a short period. I'm going to show it just to show you that I'm not bluffing and that it does take a bit, so... Yeah, I'm sorry if you can hear my mouse clicking in the background, by the way. I've been really aware of that for a while. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're too lazy to break your hand over this, you can just meditate until you awaken Hamon, I think. But honestly, that's like really a lot way more slower. And like, I don't recommend you do that. Unless you're like AFKing overnight your Hamon XP. Because it's really annoying. Like, genuinely annoying to do all that stuff. Like, I think you can pull it off if you're like, if you AFK somewhere in the middle of nowhere in the ocean and just meditate with attracting repel on you since you can walk on water. But that's about it, since nobody will probably come at you if you do that. There you go. Once you have Hamon, you're going to learn forced ripple breathing. This is your first move. Now that you have Hamon, your punches start to glow. And yeah, basically that's how you get Hamon. The rest is just training. And I don't know how to get Caesar's Hamon, so good luck finding that out. I only have Lisa Hamon, so